Get back!
Hi guys, it's Bee. This quick review is about Batgirl 17. Here's the front cover image. You see it there? Okay, so this starts out with Batgirl. She is dealing with fire and helping Gotham's finest. Then it flashes back 24 hours to where she is at home doing research on the computer, using her eidetic memory to identify some of the members of Joker's crew that were in the Death of the Family story arc. Indirectly, of course, anonymously trying to help Gotham City PD. Then there's the scene of her, with her mother in the hospital, poor thing, totally traumatized, had lost a finger, and James Jr. shows up and torments his mother a little bit. Then it shows Commissioner Gordon directing Gotham PD to capture these men that Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, had identified. At the very end of that, there's a picture, a mugshot of his son posted, and at this point Commissioner Gordon saying he is the most dangerous and the highest priority. We need to get all of these men caught as quickly as possible, as simultaneously as possible. The next scene, Barbara is kind of keeping an ear out, listening to what Gotham PD is doing. Then she gets a phone call from her dreaded brother, where he starts saying that the Joker had some good ideas. Maybe he should continue where the Joker left off as far as removing body parts. She confronts him saying, "Hey, are you off your meds?" Of course he's off his meds. He's psycho. Confronts him about his medications. She realizes that Gotham PD is struggling to catch these hoodlums and interjects as Batgirl to help some of them get captured. Upon capture, however, the police are getting bombed and things are getting blown up and there's fire and everything else. At the very end of the issue, we find out who the villain is. His name is Firebug. Here's a picture of him. And yeah, so that's the very end of it. It's setting up a villain for future stories. So there's that. They have a little run-in. He says, "You don't know me," blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here's my opinion, and it's going to be a little longer than 3 minutes probably. So Firebug, really? What kind of villain is Firebug? He looks like an evil roly-poly. I'm sorry. That really lacks some creativity there. I also had some issues with this book. As you guys know, Batgirl is my absolute favorite. I love Batgirl. I love the character of Barbara Gordon. I loved the idea of the character of the Oracle, even though I myself did not read anything with the Oracle. I love Batgirl, but I thought this book was terrible. I was extremely disappointed. It changed writers. Now, to say that I don't like a writer would be very ignorant. Writers work on a lot of different projects. I don't know that I've read anything or seen anything by Fox, but I can tell you that the writing style was awful. This entire book was inner monologue, but not just normal inner monologue. This was a girl talking to herself constantly and thinking things through that we would not think in that way, and I don't know, I thought it was terrible. I thought it was boring. It was drawn out. I was eagerly awaiting this issue after the finale of the Death in the Family. As you guys know, I wanted to know what happened to her mom, where's her brother going to play, how is she going to be mentally, so on and so forth. And I was very disappointed. James Jr. introduction in this issue was terrible. He seems like a very weak character. I don't know, so that was an issue. Firebug was terrible. The inner monologue was terrible. Then my last issue here is the cover. I'm sorry, but James Jr. looks like a freaking Klingon, and Batgirl looks like bad drag. I'm not kidding. I'm sorry. I love Batgirl, and I really had high hopes for this issue, but was terribly, terribly disappointed. So I've heard rumors that Fox is only in it for a couple issues, and then the normal writer is coming back. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. I will stick in there as a fan. One issue is not going to ruin it for me. But let's work on this a little bit. Let's get rid of that Firebug and step up James Jr. a little bit and lessen the inner monologue. So, I don't know. It's my opinion. I'm sorry it's not a good one. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Get back!